Hi everybody. I know I haven't done any crafting videos. I'm trying to stay away from the crafting videos and that kind of thing on my 100 ramblings, but I just have not felt good. I'm having some health issues. So I really haven't done what I should be doing, but I do have a women's conference that I'm setting up at a church, and I go to this every year. I usually do really well. And I'm trying to get geared up for it. Not feeling well, so I'm kind of behind the 8 ball. But because I did not really sell anything much at the Lewisburg Cider Mill, it really doesn't cause an issue. I need to tuck my hair in my shirt because it's going to get in the paint. So we're going to do that. What I'm going to do is this shirt is going to get the Crazy Chicken Lady stencil put on it. I've already slid a placemat up underneath it that keeps the ink from going and transferring to the back of the shirt. I have ruined shirts and things because I have forgotten to do this stuff. It is very important. I have this. It is a guide. I can center this. This is a V-neck shirt, so it's really easy to center this. It also gives me a guide as to how far down the front of the shirt to put things. And trust me, you really want to know how far down is the proper length to bring the top of your stencil. Because I have a shirt that before I had something like this, I thought, oh, this is about right, center of the shirt. No. You want to be up at the top of the shirt. Like 3 inches from the top of the where the neckline is about good to look good. So we're going to go ahead and use the stencil. I have used the stencil many times, so I'm not going to fuzz it. We're just going to line it up, and I'm just going to do a short video because I know you guys have all seen me stencil t-shirts and things. But I thought you'd like to see me do a couple of shirts for my for the event this weekend. And I gotta tell you, I haven't really touched my inks or anything. And I was a little worried because they sat over here close to my AC. And I was like, I wonder if that's going to dry them out. And it did not. They're nice and creamy and perfect. So we got that down. I want to make sure that it's got a good adhere. And the colors I'm choosing, everybody loves when I use the teal and the red together. It just makes both colors pop. The teal is the biggest color. That's pretty much stained with red. I don't think that one got, well, we're going to go ahead and use it. It's just stained. So when I say it's creamy, look at this. Look at how nice and creamy that is. That's the consistency you want to look for. We're just going to go ahead. All of the lettering is going to get the teal. Remember, we want to make sure that it gets pushed down in. And because we are doing a t-shirt versus doing on a hard surface, it is a little different because you don't want the cloth to maneuver too much. And you want to make sure that you get in all of the letters. I'm going to just go ahead and make all the letters the same color just to make this simple. I see so many people do this and they're so elaborate at it. It's beautiful, but it's time consuming. It's very, I don't know. It is pretty, but you know, almost done with the letters. When I sold the book bag like this, the other lady said, well, if they had it on a t-shirt, I'd get it. So that's why I'm doing this on a t-shirt. Again, make sure that these letters are fully covered, but you don't want to go over them too much. The end of that W is not. So we're going to give it some little extra ink. And it looks like we have them all inked up. And the chicken is going to be solid red. Shoop. I'm probably just going to do 2 t-shirts in this video. And then I have a unboxing to do because my craft club came. It actually came a couple of days ago. Like I said, I've been kind of under the weather and I'm a little behind on stuff. So all right, let's get some ink there. I think I just had a phone call. No, it shouldn't have been a phone call because that's the other phone. All right. There we are. I will peel and reveal. Oh, that turned out perfect. I'm going to pause you and put this in water. Now, there's a step that I like to do that I don't know if other creators do, because this has got to dry for like 24 hours to be good and dry before I take my Cricut heat press and press this so that it can be washed. I am going to hang this up, and I don't want this to transfer through because I have had that happen while it was hanging, especially on these thinner t-shirts. I use a sheet of parchment paper. I'm going to slide this up in between the t-shirt, just like that, and make sure the whole area has parchment paper on it. And then I'm going to take my blue painter's tape. I love this stuff. I live on it. I don't actually live on it, but you know what I'm saying. This stuff is amazing. And I'm going to tape this in place. And then I'm going to put it on a hanger. And let this dry until tomorrow night. And then I will get my heat press out. And this I will simply wash and then dry and reuse it. And I'll be right back with another t-shirt. So this is t-shirt number 2, and this is the Whisper I Love You to a Butterfly t-shirt. And it's going to be 3 colors. I'm going to do mostly black on the letters. We're going to do those first, and then we're going to come up and do the butterflies. I do want to do a couple of the butterflies in red, so it's going to be multi. I'm going to get started on this because it does take a while to do this one. And some of the letters are kind of close to others, so yeah, it can be tricky. So if I don't talk too much, it's because I'm concentrating. I want to make sure all the letters get covered. Without having to go over it too many times. Getting ink on these little spots, plus making sure that the ink is actually going down into the shirt, but not blurring the words is kind of, can be difficult, especially in these spots where the letters are very close to the butterfly. That's why I have 2 sizes to use for the black. I actually have 2 sizes to use for each of the colors. People wonder why, I say the shirts are so hard to do and they take so long. It's because you want to make sure that all this is pressed in, but not so far that you are blurring the words, blurring the letters. And I picked up a little bit of black there, but it didn't go to my words. So I'm going to stop, clean off the part that doesn't have the black on it. And I'm going to pause and clean off the black here. I think I'm good though, because I don't need to use that anymore. Let's put this down, grab this. We'll just come through here and make sure these letters are covered with the little one. There we go. All right. Now, the teal is going to get the majority of these butterflies. Is going to be teal. I'll come in there and get the tail of that butterfly. And these are Magnolia Design Co. stencils and inks. I want to do that butterfly in red. So we're going to skirt those 2 butterflies. And come up here. Get these. think I'm going to do those with a little one. We'll come down here. Put that down. I gotta wash my hands. Hold on, guys. Okay, I had to get all that teal and black off my fingers. And we're gonna come in here, catch this butterfly. We're gonna make him red. I just stuck my fingers in the black. That's okay. Doing multiple colors takes a long time, and I'm trying to hurry because I don't want my inks to dry out, and this is starting to get dry over here, so I just have 2 more butterflies to go. You can always spritz your project if the inks start to dry too much and you want to use a fine mist spritzer. With distilled water. They sell them in Magnolia Design Co. on the website, and mine is just a little bitty bottle from the Dollar Tree though for right now. So here we go. I'm going to peel this off. Hopefully this come out perfect or near perfect. And I stuck my finger in it. I will clean that up here in a second. And I'll show you how that's done. So, I bet you're wondering how in the world I'm going to get that little red spot off the shirt. Well, I'm going to leave it, but I'm going to camouflage it. I'm actually going to wait until that stencil is dry. I'm going to take a piece of parchment paper. I'm going to cover this so that there's no lifting, because this will be kind of sort of dry by the time I do this later this evening. And I'm going to place a butterfly right over top of this. And I'm going to put probably one of these size butterflies right over top of this. And I'm going to do him in red. That will camouflage my boo-boo. And it won't ruin the shirt. Other than that, the shirt came out beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this shirt. Thank you guys for watching. I have a few more shirts to do, but I thought I'd take you along on this little journey. And even if I did make a boo-boo, I showed you how I'm going to fix that little mistake. Just because you make a mistake doesn't mean there isn't a way to fix it, even with inks. Cover it up with something, such as another butterfly. Okay, I wanted to add this. This is the t-shirt with the boo-boo. As you can see, I've added an extra butterfly right over top of the little red spot that I had. And that is how you fix something. And you wouldn't even know it was there. So there you go. Guys, love y'all. Talk to all of you guys down in the comments below. Bye, everybody.